Our team coverage with 10 News reporter Marie Cornell, who's live in City Heights, where local Somali community leaders are talking about what they're planning to do to fight this peer-to-peer recruitment. Marie?
Well, Virginia, the president of the Somali Family Services, their office is right there. He tells me he wasn't even aware of this type of recruitment, but he says they are determined to be the front line to keep that out of their neighborhoods.
Really concerned, and I think we've been very proactive to be able to educate the community and bring these issues and discuss them.
And that's what Hamid Saeed plans to do after two Somali men were arrested in San Diego, accused of trying to get to Syria by way of fake passports out of Mexico to join the terrorist group ISIS. Federal officials say they are part of a new form of recruitment called peer-to-peer, driven by the influences of friends and family members. As president of the Somali Family Services, Saeed puts it on himself to keep the young in the Somali community away from trouble. And even though the men arrested are from Minnesota and ended up in San Diego, he doesn't want that influence leaking into their neighborhoods.
Anytime you don't reach out to the youth, anytime you don't help them to transition and adjust, and they feel that they've been isolated and they're not really succeeding, they're very vulnerable this kind of situation.
Saeed says that's why they have programs like the Lions or Leaders in Our Neighborhoods to give teens an outlet to turn to.
And I think programs like this are the safeguard of kids falling into any system, whether it's extremism, whether it's other conflict that exists, other crimes. And again, I think it's very important to be able to provide those educational and support system in place for the family, for the youth.
Now, Saeed tells me he plans on holding a meeting so he can discuss these issues with the community, but he's still working out those details. Live from City Heights, Marie Cornell, 10 News.